Well, I went through a real crisis in 2018. And I was sitting on the floor and I was thinking, optimism, this sucks. This is only bad. And then as I came through it, I came to this conclusion: if you can find something to be grateful for, then optimism is sustainable. I'm the luckiest son of a bitch in the world. I'm lucky as hell. My mom was a payroll clerk, my dad was a police dispatcher. We were just regular folks. And they had this freak son who was born who did all this acting and music, and they didn't know where I came from, but they figured out how to help me.
I'm an adult now. I got 18 years under this belt.
I did all this years, Family Ties and Back to the Future and other movies and stuff. And I was doing Spin City.
Listen up, I had a very relaxing weekend. I like to ease into this, okay? So everybody, please, be gentle on me.
When I retired from Spin City, I didn't act for a while. We just wanted to cure Parkinson's. 15 years ago, I couldn't have sit still for this long. The fact that there are better drugs now and more effective treatments for a lot of the side effects, I'd point to us in terms of why some of that stuff happened. And then later on, I was rewarded with just a second career. I did a couple episodes of Scrubs, and it was fun. I played a guy who had OCD, and I realized I could put some of the Parkinson's into that. And then I played another guy who was a cancer patient on Boston Legal, and that went well. And then this great stroke was a Good Wife came to me with this character, Moulis Canny, who was a lawyer and a guy who used his symptoms to manipulate the juries and manipulate other people, and it was so crass, and I loved it. Because I love the idea of disabled people can be assholes too. In 2018, I fell down and shattered my arm, and I broke my humerus, and I was sitting on the floor, and I was thinking, who am I to tell people to be optimistic and to keep their chin up and carry on? Maybe that's bullshit. Maybe you hit a wall and you slide down to the floor and you go away. So it was really a tough time for me. And then as I came through it, I started to notice things I was grateful for. And I started to notice the gratitude in other people, the way they would respond to difficulty with gratitude. And so I just step back a little bit and appreciate that life has been great and there's a lot more to live. And, at 60, I just feel like, in spite of this thing I carry every day, I love my life, I love my wife, I love my kids, I love my music that I listen to, I love my books that I read. Parkinson's is just this thing that's attached to my life. It isn't the driver, other than it drives my passion, and we're trying to find an answer for it. So I'm really lucky, and I try to spread that luck around.